Hello everyone, I'm Musical Daredevil, and right behind those doors, right there, is the very last dungeon in the game. Now, as you can probably just barely see, those doors are currently behind a very large sphere. Just like Arkingthon, the actual entrance to the final dungeon is located behind these somewhat semicircular doors there, with the crank located off to the side, and it's very hard to find on Red Mountain. I don't know whether the developers intended it to have sort of a connection to Arkingthon, but it's sort of a superfluous way, I guess, to connect it to the very first dungeon of the game and make this main quest come full circle.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Come and look upon the heart and a Kulakan. And bring Wraithguard. I have need of it.
Ah, yes. One thing you'll learn very soon about Dagoth Ur is that he absolutely loves talking. Like, it gets absolutely ridiculous at times just how much this guy loves talking. Oh, one thing I forgot to show off is that all of the Sixth House creatures have some sort of dialogue that comes up if you manage to sneak up on them before they start attacking you. That one just has a line about, like, not hearing our lord or whatever. It doesn't actually mean anything, it's just it's just a little bit of flavor text behind the game.
I wait for you there where we last met countless ages ago.
So, I hope you guys liked Veminal, because this dungeon is pretty much the exact same thing as that, except repeated several times. Dagoth Ur mentioned a Kulakan, and that is another term for the second Dominium I mentioned in the last video. You can refer to them as the other one. This game refers to it as a Kulakan almost all the time. Yep, still the exact same things as we've encountered already. You know, it's hard to believe this, after so long, this LP is over. Even though not everything went as I expected to, I still had fun and I enjoyed doing this quite a bit. During a lot of LPs, you sort of tend to lose your focus after a while, and your motivation can hit a wall, and even in some cases you can actually start hating the game you're LPing. But I never once lost my desire to keep playing this game, and I even continued playing between updates. Off camera, I became head of the Fighters Guild. I'm currently one rank away from becoming head of the Mages Guild, and I even finished the Imperial Cult for the first time. Even though I constantly knocked the writing of the main quest, and how it's the same thing over and over again, Morrowind's still a pretty good game if you're willing to at least take the time and fix it up and install whatever mods you need to and hear it out of the way. Or if you're just willing to do all the side quests, because those are pretty fun. And I've actually been wanting to LP this game since long before I joined the forum several years ago. Although this is a pretty difficult game to LP and it required a lot of planning. In fact, even though I wanted to do the two LPs I did before I went to this one of the reasons I did them was sort of as practice to at least brace myself for doing Morrowind. In hindsight, that was a pretty good decision since I knew more or less what to expect going into this one. There are a lot of different ways to go about this, and it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed if you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And sure, I had to let go of a few things I wanted to do, but in the end, everything worked out. Looks like they're back to their old things stacking habit.
Come to me through fire and war. I welcome you.
Dagoth Ur is going to be giving these telepathic quotes all throughout this dungeon, all the way up until we get up to him. I haven't seen too many lame corporus. They just wander around various places. That way leads to more progress. First, I think this staircase just leads up to where we were before. on the other side. I think there's going to be someone right at the entrance to this next area. Another zombie.
Welcome, Moon and Star. I have prepared a place for you.
Ah, 3 doors again. I remember this. Save the tower for later, just like last time. I think that way leads to more progress, so let's try this way. The flavor text of the Ash Slave is actually my favorite text in the entire game. Talking about their obsession with stacking things on top of other things. This is what I was talking about with the good loot. You've got the bow, you've got a useless helmet, and also a master's probe.
Come.
Oh,
Bring
looks
Wraithguard
like this
to the
way's
Heart
progress.
Chamber. Together let us free the cursed false gods.
Okay, I guess we'll try this way instead then. Actually, there hasn't been as much loot here as I remembered, in this section at least. I think there's something in that stove. Oh, a nice potion that I'm never going to use. Worth 175 though, it's one of the nicer ones. Let's go up to the tower. Usual tower setup. As usual, my nice steal life spell makes their spells completely useless. Ah, this is what I was thinking of. So, the Crozier of St. Lothus is actually a quest item. I don't remember which faction you have to go retrieve that for. And this corpse has a complete set of glass armor on it. I think that's like the 3rd set I have now. I don't think there's much else up here though. Except for this random pile of 100 gold. And the usual assortment of things put on the table. It's interesting, it looks like that Ascended Sleeper didn't finish the death animations, just levitating there. Oh, this is the 3 doors I was thinking of. These doors have nice things behind them. See if I can use the spell through the doorway trick. Did I even hit him? I don't know what happened. There's an awful lot of Dagoths hanging out in the citadel. Okay, these are the doors with the stuff behind them. So this dead hero has a demon mace worth quite a lot, and the second Blood Feast shield you can find in the game. The first one we got off of that skeleton in Veminal. And this one is progress. Looks like the other door has a room behind it, if I can get unstuck from this door. Now, who's in here? Is anyone in here? That's very strange. Oh, well, I'm not complaining. Okay, I think that's about it. Oh, there's something on top of this cake. Oh, it's an armor's hammer. I've got plenty of those. Come on, it's just a staircase. It's not that hard.
Welcome, Nerevar. Together we shall speak for the law and the land, and shall drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind.
Ah, there's a Bone Lord. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh god. This is not going well at all. I was not expecting that. Oh god. Suddenly this game got hard. What happened? When was this game hard? That's what you get for taking my life away. Okay, now I think this area is clear, for now at least. This guy has a heart on him. And now, on the other side of this room is the very last of the 7 ash vampires. Looks like he's already seen me from the bottom of the staircase. Now this ash vampire, unlike pretty much all the other ones, actually has the ability to cast spells. And is the final thing you encounter before the final boss. Luckily I know just how to deal with spells. Oh, looks like you're just gonna stand there on the other side of the lava, like a good little spell target. Too bad I'm out of magic, though. Guess we'll just have to do this the hard way. Yeah, this guy hits pretty hard. Oh, and I leveled up. I was not expecting that to happen. So final Dagoth Gilvoth has the blood ring on him, which doesn't have heart in the name, but I guess has something to do with heart, so whatever. You'll also see in my inventory there that I have brought all the other heart artifacts.
Is this how you honor the 6th house and the tribe unmourned? Come to me openly, and not by stealth.
Wait, what are you talking about? I just kind of walked through your dungeon. I actually got that text when I decided to run through the entire last dungeon one time with Chameleon on. So I know it triggers then, but I didn't know it just triggers whenever. That's odd. Pick the final few chests. That one's rather nice. I think these kegs just have the usual assortment of ingredients on them. And now, through this door here, is the final boss battle. Dagoth Ur is waiting just on the other side. But before I go in there, I am going to first repair all my items and heal and rest and take care of everything else. And so I will see you in the next video where we head through and take care of Dagoth Ur.